The Zig Currency is actually strengthened since we introduced it on the 5th of April. It has been moving in tandem with the price of gold. The parallel market rates that you are mentioning are actually just quotes. They are not trade. We have done our survey in the market, and we have even followed up on some of the adverts that are being published and offered to buy or sell. And the people then shy away because they don't have the money that they say they are selling, and also the rate that they are quoting is merely a quotation. But anyway, to ensure that there is demand for Zig, government has agreed that with effect from the next QPT, companies will have to pay 50% of their taxes in Zig. Now, just to give you some figures, I said earlier on that the total amount of Zig in circulation in this market is plus or minus $80 million worth of Zig. 50% of QPT payments comes up to plus or minus 150 million USD worth of Zig. So you can see that come the next QPT, there is going to be serious demand for Zig, and that should enable it to strengthen further. That's why I've been on record for saying, if you are holding Zig, hold it, because people are going to need it, and you may have to sell it at a premium.
80% of the country's transactions are in USD as of now. That has a negative impact on the confidence on our currency. What are the steps we are taking to ensure that at least the transactional currency comes down to Zig to begin from there?
Yeah. You'll be aware that we are in a multi-currency environment. And yes, it is true that 80% of the transactions are being done in US dollars and 20% in local currency. Our plan is that as we move towards 2030, which is when the multi-currency regime comes to an end, we want to see a gradual shift in the percentage of US dollar transactions versus local currency transactions. I've said before that it is my wish that come the end of this year, we move that ratio to 70% USD, 30% local currency. Next year, 2025, let's get to 60-40. And the year after, let's get to 50-50. And by the time we get to 50-50, people will be indifferent as to which currency they are using. And that's how we bring the Zimbabwe dollar or the Zig to be the transacting currency in the country.